The honourable member for Richmond.
Mr. Speaker, the Minister of Health has confirmed that at least 2 individuals who had been granted passes on Monday evening failed to return to the East Coast Forensic Hospital once their pass had expired. The media is reporting a 3rd individual, which we will await for the Minister to confirm whether that's the case or not. I'm wondering if the Minister of Health could advise the House today whether Monday night was the first time that individuals on passes from the East Coast Forensic Hospital failed to return once their pass time had expired.
The Honourable Minister of Health and Wellness.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and without a doubt, it's probably not the first time, Mr. Speaker.
The honourable member for Richmond on his first supplementary.
Well, obviously, Mr. Speaker, Nova Scotians will be asking the question of how prevalent is this and what steps are in place, especially now when we're talking about reviewing protocols. If this was not the first time this has happened, one has to ask why were protocols not put in place to ensure a more stringent system. I would like to ask the Minister again whether, in light of these incidents, if she could advise all Nova Scotians in this House whether any individual that was on a escorted or unescorted pass from the East Coast Forensic Hospital has been found to have gotten in trouble with the law while out on their pass.
The Honourable Minister of Health and Wellness.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and certainly I'm not aware of any incidents that the member is referring to.
The honourable member for Richmond on his final supplementary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I'm sure the Minister knows that is certainly information we'll all be hoping to receive and that it will be part of the review as well. The question becomes here as well, how is the decision made whether a pass is escorted or whether it is unescorted? And the question here is, with an individual with such a violent past, why was there not some form of an escort? I'm wondering if the Minister could advise to us whether she has any data as to how many escorted passes are issued versus unescorted passes, and at the same time, who exactly would escort an individual if it is determined to be an escorted pass.
The Honourable Minister of Health and Wellness.
Thank you very much for the question. The information I have is certainly that it is routine for patients who are in the forensic hospital who have been discharged in terms of the reintegration back into the community, that they receive passes. And there is a variety of passes into the community that's available to them. The 1-hour pass is the minimum kind of pass, unescorted, but there are as well escorted passes that occur. But for an individual to go by themselves, 1 hour is the minimum, and they can be much longer than that. They can be an overnight, they could be a weekend, they could be for holiday, you know, a long weekend or whatever, depending on the clinical assessment, the judgment of the clinicians that are involved in treating those patients.